Mine opponent, Cynthia Pryor, who was recently released from jail on a trespassing charge, isn't backing down from her stance against the mine. She hosted a coalition meeting this evening for those joining her in what they call the protection of the Yellow Dog Plains and Eagle Rock. TV6's Noelle McLaren was at the meeting at the Women's Federation Clubhouse in Marquette and joins us now with more. Noelle?
Greg, several people showed up at tonight's meeting. Members of Save the Wild UP, the clergy, and the general public came out to devise a plan to help Pryor and save Eagle Rock. But the biggest presence I witnessed there was the Kennecott Bay Indian community. The Women's Clubhouse was filled with support for the Yellow Dog Plains this evening. Mine opponents who had lost steam in the fight against Kennecott seemed to have new life tonight in the wake of Cynthia Pryor's arrest.
Well, I love the turnout. We're packed, standing room only, and people are just wanting to know what they can do to help. And that's an invigorated populace that we haven't seen in a long time. And I'm just thrilled about that.
A wide variety of community members came out, from Save the Wild UP, the general public, to even clergy members. But perhaps the biggest presence at the coalition, the Kennecott Bay Indian community. And members of the Kennecott Bay Indian community say that this land is very important to them, and Cynthia Pryor's actions have further inspired them. They've been out here camping since Friday.
We want to be heard, pretty much trying to stop them from gating this entire area off. Once we leave, that's the plan, I guess, is to gate this whole area off, and then they get to pick and choose who comes through.
Ceded territory laws allow the Indian community to utilize Eagle Rock and the Yellow Dog Plains for fishing, hunting, and sacred ceremonies, which they have been conducting all week. They attended the meeting to explain how truly precious Eagle Rock and the Yellow Dog Plains are to them. They say they'll stop at nothing to protect the land.
Don't matter how long we have to sit out here, we'll sit out here.
Save the Wild UP is sending food and water out to the camps at Eagle Rock daily to show thanks for their support. So what are the next steps for those opposing the mine? They're planning a protest this Thursday outside the Marquette post office at noon. Also, a petition to save Eagle Rock will soon be available at savethewildup.org. TV6 tried to contact Kennecott to be a part of the story, but they never got back to us.